I'd like to invite Representative Hussein to come go to the testifier table, please, and start with your testimony. We're going to hear House File 110 on the first side of things. So, Representative, when you're ready. And I know that Representative Hussein, you've got an author's amendment. Do you want to talk about that right away so we get the bill shaped up to how you would like to present it? Go ahead and take a minute if you need. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair Baker. And this hasn't get to me until late.
Okay.
And it looks like they are changing language and for easy to understand deep. And also they're requesting 500 in fiscal year 2026 and 500 fiscal year 2027. 1 million.
I think, Representative, that's the original bill. It looks like the amendment is changing it from 500,000 the first 20 in 2026 to $1 million in 2027.
Yes.
So just changing that number, and that's your amendment. Want to make sure I'm looking at the right one, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Members, Representative Hussein moves the amendment to his House File 110. Further discussion to the amendment, members? Seeing none, we'll just do a voice vote on this. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Representative Hussein, your bill is now adopted or amended to your request, so please present your bill.
Thank you, Chair and members. Good morning, and happy to be back here and to present the first bill in the workforce. Thank you for giving us the opportunity for me to speak in front of the committee. House File 110, appropriated HUB, has proven track and record for running result-driven for workforce and economic development program that leads a stable employment and successful for underserved community and the new Americans. HUB not only serve Hmong, but also they serve a lot of community, Somali new Americans, Korean, and other new immigrants to integrate the societies and creating jobs and opportunity. And that's the reason that I'm really passionate about it, this bill to carry, because I've seen the work that they have done in my district and also Senate District 65 in the other side. They help create for nursing and give them skills and training for weeks and for those people to become successful so they can earn a good job and opportunity to integrate the society that we've seen. And the reason that I am part of this workforce because we want to make sure that everybody in the state of Minnesota, regardless where you're from, to get kind of skills that you need so they can get opportunity for them to create a jobs and opportunity. I do have the CEO who's been doing a wonderful job, and I would like to have her testify.
Thank you, Representative. And to the testifier, please introduce yourself for the record and proceed with your testimony, and welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, Chair and committee members. My name is Mindset Paul, and I am the President and CEO of the Hmong American Partnership, or HAP. While our state's labor force participation rate sits at nearly 68%, it does not reflect the higher unemployment and underemployment rates in the communities that we serve. For example, 65% of Hmong still live at or below 200% of the federal poverty level. Nearly 20% of Hmong adults over 25 lack a high school diploma, directly impacting workforce readiness and business growth. Since 1990, we have helped thousands of job seekers and business owners gain the education, training, and resources to thrive. We are the bridge between government and community, ensuring state investments reach those who need it the most. Since our first direct appropriations, HAP has served nearly 3,000 Minnesotans in workforce programs. Among them, over 630 enrolled in job training with an impressive 74% completion rate. Additionally, over 250 individuals earned industry-recognized credentials, addressing Minnesota's skills gap. Program graduates see real impact, earning wages averaging $20.25 per hour. Beyond workforce development, HAP is a CDFI, a community development financial institution that fuels entrepreneurship. Since July of 2023, we have supported 850 businesses through technical assistance, workshops, and direct lending. Micro-lending over $1.1 million while leveraging over $6 million in private funds, grants, and owner investments, creating over 60 full-time and part-time jobs. At a time when businesses struggle to find skilled workers and families face rising costs, we cannot afford to underinvest in programs that deliver real results. Your continued investment in HAP is an investment in Minnesota's workforce, businesses, and economic future. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your commitment to building a stronger Minnesota. And we also have a loan client here as well.
Welcome to the committee. I think I've got, is it Mo Chang? Okay, welcome to the committee, and please proceed. Introduce yourself, if you would, please, and proceed.
Okay. Thank you, Chair Baker, committee member. My name is Mo Chang, and I'm the owner of Mo's Tropical Market and Mo's Tropical Wholesale in St. Paul. My story and the success of my business would not be possible without the support of organizations like HAP, and that's why I'm here today to talk about the importance of continued state investment. My journey started with a dream inspired by my parents who sold fruits and vegetables at the Minneapolis Farmers Market after coming to the U.S. as a refugee. I wanted to build on that legacy, and in 2019, I opened Mo's Tropical Market, specialized on tropical fruits and vegetables. The community response was incredible. We quickly outgrew our space, and I knew we had the potential to expand into a wholesale, bring even more diverse and affordable produce to our community. By expanding a business, especially the scale that I envision, takes significant investment. That's where HAP step in. They understand my vision and potentially job creation and community impact. They went above and beyond, exceeding their usual lending limit to investing $100,000 in Mo's Tropical Wholesale. This crucial support, combined with funds from other partners, allowed me to secure a 28,000 square feet facility, make my wholesale dream come true. Today, Mo's Tropical Wholesale operates as a cash and carry wholesale, open to the public and serving over 500 businesses. We provide fresh fruit and vegetable and also support local farmer and creating jobs. Between my two businesses, I create over 75 jobs for the community. This growth, this opportunity was made possible by partners like Hmong American Partnership. They not only gave me loan, they gave me technical support and support throughout my process. And I'm very, very grateful, and without their support, we would not be here today. I'm here to testify to encourage you to support Hmong American Partnership so they can continue to support more diverse entrepreneurs like myself. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here, and I encourage all of you to support Hmong American Partnership and their efforts. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chang. I appreciate that. Any further comments from the author? Representative Hussain. I guess maybe a question I have, if I could, then I'm going to take it to member questions. And members will see this year as we kind of walk through the process of listening to a lot of good workforce opportunities. I want to make sure that our 990s are presented to us as well in the future, so that we want to make sure that they're current, up to speed, up to date. I noticed the most current, I think, is 2022 on your website, Ms. Tao. So is there an updated version of that we could be able to see as well?
Yes, Chair, and apologies for that. We are facing some workforce shortage even within our own nonprofit. We are up to date every year. Just has not been published on our website.
And again, just a good reminder for all of us, we are all under this for good reasons, awareness that we need to make sure that we check on all of our nonprofits to make sure they're current. We look at the boards, we look at what's happening, so those going forward, we will be looking for all the 990s for anybody coming forward that are the most current possible. So I think typically this year we should be expecting at least 2023 years. So with that, member questions, if there's any. Representative Pinto.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Representative Hussain, for bringing this forward. And thanks to HAP. I know you all do amazing work. There were two things I want to ask about, or just sort of bring up. One is, can you just talk about the microloans? I'm especially interested in, because I know that you and other organizations are so good about when you are making a loan to businesses, that benefits that business, which benefits the community. But then my understanding is that some of that money comes back, which you can then reinvest. If you just talk about that and kind of to what extent, I know you've got the numbers here about deploying over $1 million in microloans, but kind of about that process, kind of what you expect back. Seems like such a good leverage opportunity for us.
Ms. Tao.
Representative Pinto, definitely. These loans are called revolving loan funds. And so that is the point, is that we lend out to the community, and when they pay us back, it goes right back into the funding so that we can re-lend it out to other entrepreneurs and small businesses. We provide the pre and post, what we call technical assistance. So as folks are coming in looking for business loans, we provide them with the hand-holding through that application process. We also help them review their business plans. We do not write their business plans for them. However, we do give guidance on how they can strengthen, because that is part of their capacity building and the technical assistance that we provide. And then we make sure that they are eligible. They go through a loan review committee process. But we do take on very high-risk loan clients that would not otherwise qualify for traditional lending. Post-loan, once they are approved and we disperse the loan payment, we also provide technical assistance to make sure we are setting them up for success.
Lead Pinto.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And then the other thing is I really appreciate your reference in your handout here to impact and metrics. I think it's so difficult for us as legislators to really evaluate, the impact of the funds that we're investing, we're giving to organizations to improve the community. And in many cases, of course, we have years of interaction experience with organizations, like with HAP, but I really appreciate the impact and metrics. Wondering if you could follow up, and maybe you've already provided this information, but you've identified the impacts and metrics here, but then actually giving us some of those actual numbers to kind of look at and be able to compare and work with. And Mr. Chair, I suspect that would make sense to you as well. And so if that's something you could follow up with, I think that'd be helpful to them. Thank you, and thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Rep. Pinto. Is that a question, Rep. Pinto, or just more?
I guess it's a request, Mr. Chair, to the testifiers and to the bill author, just to follow up with that as they're able to.
Yep.
Thank you.
Ms. Tao, if you could forward that to our committee administrator, we'll get that to the rest of the committee members, okay?
Definitely.
Thank you. Other member questions? Final comments, Representative Hussain, to your bill as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Baker, and I wanted to thank Ms. Mo for coming forward and created 75 opportunity jobs for those people that really need it. And that's what's HAP about, creating jobs and entrepreneurs and set up skills that people that really need it. And I wish we can all support for those kind of organization that's doing a great job within our community.
Thank you, Representative. For this, Representative Hussain will renew his motion to, we're just going to lay it over the table for future consideration. So thank you very much for coming in today. Thank you. All right.